Before Greg Biffle became a fixture in the NASCAR Cup Series, his reputation was forged in the NASCAR Busch Series, a proving ground where discipline mattered as much as raw speed. Greg Biffle entered the series in the late 90s, with a background shaped by hard-nosed short-track racing and championship success in the Truck Series. From the start, Biffle stood out not as a reckless charger, but as a calculated competitor. He learned quickly when to push, when to protect his equipment, and when to settle for points instead of trophies. As his schedule expanded, so did his results. Over more than 240 Busch Series starts, Biffle quietly built one of the most consistent resumes of his era. 20 career wins, nearly 150 top 10 finishes, and 14 poles. Week after week, he placed himself in contention across every type of racetrack, from short tracks to intermediate to super speedways. That approach reached its peak in 2002. While others chased wins, Biffle chased finishes. He recorded 25 top 10s in 34 races, minimizing mistakes and maximizing points at a time when championships were won through endurance, not aggression. By season's end, Biffle claimed the Busch Series championship, completing a rare feat, adding a National Series title just 2 years after winning the Truck Series title. The significance of that championship went beyond the trophy. It proved Biffle could manage a full season grind, adapt to changing track conditions, and think strategically over months, not laps. Those traits would become hallmarks of his driving style at NASCAR's highest level. By the time Biffle stepped fully into the Cup Series spotlight, his Busch Series resume had already took the story. He wasn't just fast, he was prepared. And in NASCAR, that preparation often makes the difference between potential and legacy.
Time, Greg Biffle hauls it down off 3. He's headed into 4.
Here he comes back to the line for the last time to win the inaugural race here at the new Nashville Super Speedway.
And Greg Biffle wins his first NASCAR Busch Series race, the Pepsi 300 at the Nashville Super Speedway. At the Nashville Super Speedway, and Greg Biffle is the man in victory lane for the first time. All right, let's go down to Matt Yoakum.
It took him 33 starts in the Truck Series to win his first race, but only 10 in the Busch Series. You couldn't have done it more dramatic fashion. How concerned were you about the 57, Greg?
Well, I was pretty concerned because for some reason Granger Ford went real tight there at the end, and I tell you, these guys did a great job, and hope I didn't let Mark Martin down. It took this many races to get the 60 back in victory lane, but man, it was a great job, and I need to thank Granger and everybody. The team has really dug deep this year, and I'd like to say hi to everybody back home, Biffle's Pub and Grill, and everybody home watching, Mom, Dad. It's been a good day for us.
Did you think it was going to take you this long? I mean, only 10 races in after the season start that you had?
I didn't think we'd win this early, but I knew these were some of the racetracks we'd be good at, Vegas and these places. But, you know, we may have had a couple more wins if the driver wouldn't have made mistakes along the way. Atlanta, I ran it in the wall, and a few other places we had a really good car, but I'm happy today.
Well, congratulations. Greg Biffle, first-time winner in 2001.
Looks good for Greg Biffle.
Well, the numbers said there has not been a lead change in the final 10 laps in 14 previous races. How about making it 15 races?
Bring it to us.
Because Greg Biffle will come down and win it at Phoenix. Jack Roush has now won 100 races in the NASCAR Nationwide Series.
Awesome job, Biff. Awesome job.
And the entire team coming over to congratulate you, Jack. Tell me what was going through your mind during those last laps.
There was 3 calls to be made there. Eddie Pardue, you know, has a choice to make whatever call he wants. Our crew chiefs are captains of our ship, so he decided to stay out and let them beat him with tires if they could. And if it had stayed green, it would have been likely that 2 tires would have prevailed. But as it turned out, there were a couple of cautions, and what he said, all I need is 2 cautions and I'm going to be fine, and that's exactly the way it worked out.
You're celebrating your birthday on Sunday. You've now got your 100th win in the Nationwide Series. How meaningful is this for you today?
Well, that's all great stuff. We broke a valve spring on Carl Edwards' car tonight, which has caused us a great sadness, but we're happy about the 100 wins. There's been a lot of great drivers, a lot of great teams that have done that over the years, and we're going to enjoy the moment.
All right, it's his 67th birthday, but we're going to wish him happy 100 here tonight. Doc?
100 victories for Jack Roush. It is win number 20 in the NASCAR Nationwide Series for this guy, Greg Biffle, the 2002 Series champion, who won here as a rookie way back in 2001.
Way to wheel that thing, man. You outrun Harvick. This is his home right here. He's pretty damn good out here, and you held him off like that.
But what a night for a former series champion, Greg Biffle, who gets his third win here at Phoenix. Let's go down to victory lane.
Greg Biffle now climbing from the car. It had been 76 races since he won. He snapped that streak in Vegas. Now his first time back behind the wheel since that win. He's in victory lane again. Consecutive starts, consecutive wins, but you had to do it with old tires. What was that like, knowing there were a few guys behind you with fresh rubber?
Man, I was really worried. I thought we were sitting ducks, you know. But these tires are so good. Once the tires cooled down under that caution, it really pitted on, the car took off again and just hauled. I'm so glad for City Financial and all these guys and all these race fans. You know, they do so much for us. And I'm just so excited. 100th win for Roush Fenway. Just excited for these guys to be back in victory. And the pit crew won this race tonight. They did a phenomenal job. And we're going to talk about it on my radio show Monday night, 9 o'clock, GregBiffle.com.
Congratulations.
Thank you.